There's so many individuals who have gone through what you went through or who are in that
Mhm.
circumstance at the moment. Um, and that have gone through rehab after rehab after rehab after rehab. What are some of the things that you do? What are the things you think about? Is there any like daily or weekly things that you do to stay on the right track?
Honestly, I wish I could say that there was a prescribed instruction booklet out there for each individual person, because that's what we all need as far as when it comes to recovery. Because some people the AA thing works, some people the rehab works, some people of throwing themselves into a spiritual or religious belief, anything, putting anything above where you have that drug or of choice or whatever, because you have that on a pedestal. Anything you put above that is a step forward, obviously a step upward. But for doing things daily, because I'm not the rehab kind. I can't do it. I don't know if you want to blame that on me being Sagittarius or blame that on me being a spoiled rotten little kid when I was younger, and or blame it on my daddy traveling with me a lot growing up. I cannot stand confinement. I cannot stand it. So, yeah, I'm not one to be a rehab. I tried it. It didn't work for me. Honestly, for me, it's actually seeing other people, you know, tell their stories, and it's seeing the smile on my little boy's face every morning and knowing that I'm right here with him, that I got you. And it's waking up every day and looking at the picture of my dad and the picture of my mom and my aunt, and it's being able to look down at my arms and know that, oh my goodness, all my scars and track marks are all gone. It's being able to call up my nephew and tell him, dude, I didn't gain just 10 pounds, I gained 30 pounds, man, and I'm excited about it.
Aw,
You wouldn't think a woman would be excited about gaining weight, but man, you just don't.
wow.
It's all of those things, and it's the prospect of being able to attend family functions and being a part of your family, a part of my family again. Family is extremely important to me and has always been. So it's like it, that's honestly probably my recovery strength. That's what keeps me going, is the I let them down before, I let myself down. I'm not gonna do it again. I mean, my dad used to always say, if you screw up once, all right, but if you screw up twice, no.
Yep, 100%. What are you most proud of?
Oh man, most proud of? I have a lot of things to be proud of, though. Um, Honestly, I can't say a specific thing other than I am I'm extremely proud that I have been able to tell the truth and own my my responsibilities, or take responsibility for my screw ups, and I have been able to accept who I was and admit who I was, and own it, and I'm really proud that I mean, an example, that I point blank can tell you, yes, I lied and I was wrong. And I mean, that's it doesn't come easy, being able to openly admit that to people, that, you know, you were 100% in the wrong, and know that, you know, for someone like me, I should say, with, all the time, all the years of just wanting to, I can't tell anybody I'm still addicted. I'm trying to, I'd be trying to convince everybody I was clean and I was still using, and now I can look at them and say, no, I was lying. And you know what I mean? That's probably what I'm most proud of, is coming into myself enough, and growing enough to be able to see and know that I was wrong, and tell them I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm not that person anymore, but yeah, that's probably it.
I love that. And I think that would probably hold true for a lot of people. When you can finally be absolutely vulnerable and truthful about who you are and what your thoughts are and your feelings and your emotions, it's not only like super healthy as far as building relationships, but it's super healthy for building your own self confidence.
Yes, that
Yeah, because
yeah,
there's absolutely nothing that can tear you down when you are being 100% authentic as to who you are as a human being. And not that you don't want to apologize to people if you hurt them, but being unapologetic to the fact that you did what you did. You
exactly.
sure you did what you did, but you did what you did.
Yes,
And and not feeling like that has to be hidden anymore. It's such a great feeling.
yes. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Like being able to, and it's funny too, because like for so long I would think that I was fooling certain members of my family, and I wasn't at all. They were just sugarcoat glassing it for me, or whatever you want to call it, like, okay, whatever, I hear you, but now it's like it feels good to be able to look them in the face and say, no, don't make excuses for me. There was no reason for me to be this way to you or to this person or do this. Stop doing that. Like, let me own it. I'm good. Okay. I am proud to say that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a new feeling. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. And I can feel that vibrating off of you so strongly. And I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I might be a little too giddy these days. It's all good though. I'm excited. I'm tickled
Aw,
pink.
I love
Yes.
that. What are your plans? What do you have going on the next few years?
Oh my goodness, don't rush it.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't know. There's so much stuff that I want to do, but obviously with this, like I mean, I want to write a book. I want to, I do, I really, really, really do, because I mean, just a little bit we talked about it is not even. I mean, that doesn't even scratch the surface of the
I
nitty
bet.
gritty.
I bet.
And I'm fine with that. 100% fine with laying it all out there, because there's tons of girls who I know, and not just girls, guys too, but there's tons of girls who I know and knew for those 11 years that I was in that place, that are still there and have every potential to get out, and if they want to, and some of them might be scared, some of them might be there for life. I don't know, everybody's a different person, but I want to be able to at least make an impact, because it's crazy, like it's nuts to say this, but it's so awesome. So my nephew gave me this tattoo that goes across my shoulders a few years ago. But I was still an addict. It was one of the many times I was trying to quit, but it says I was given this life because I'm strong enough to live it. Well, I had that put specifically on my shoulders because I had always felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I was trying, kind of reminding myself that. Well, now it completely resonates with me, totally different, because I feel like, okay, I went through this life because I was strong enough to get through it, because I'm supposed to help the ones who aren't able to, or who need a helping hand. You know,
Yeah.
does that make sense? And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not at all what I saw myself doing with my future. If you'd asked me when I was 16, I'd say, I'm going to be married with a family and have a music career. What about you? But now it's like, no, God had a totally, totally different plan for me, and I'm totally fine with it. I like his idea a lot better. I do. It's crazy. Like, I never thought I'd get this excited about this, but I mean, I see other people, like, I see, just in stores anywhere, on the street walking, and you know what they're doing, you know what they're on, and it's like, oh my gosh, if somebody would just, maybe they just need somebody to hear, maybe they need to hear and see that somebody else has done it, and because I promise, if I did it, anybody can
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, I mean, I want to do outreach ministries. I would like to, go to rehabs, talk to some of the girls and guys going in and out of there because they're sure it's not going to be their first or last trip. And I mean, I hope it is. But I mean, I want to show other people that there is a life outside of addiction. And, as long as you believe in yourself that you're worth it, that you're worth it, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yep.